Alright, we had the finale of Legends of Tomorrow the other night, so today I'm going to do a series review of the whole season. This is season 2. Season 1 was something I thought was decent. I don't think the show found its footing yet. It was still trying to figure out where it wanted to go, what it wanted to be. Was it going to be campy? Was it going to be serious? This season, I think they found their tone perfectly. They knew what they were going to be, they knew what they wanted to do, and they had a way more compelling villain, a way more interesting story, and way more interesting characters. I loved this season. This season just really showed me what this show could be and what it can do. Sure, there are some flaws here and there, but I think the finale and the ending, the last couple episodes, are really important, really good, compared to a lot of stuff that we've seen in the DC TV landscape. It just felt original, it felt bold. They took risks I didn't expect them to take, and I was just really impressed by it. So, let's start with talking about our villain. Last season we had Vandal Savage, and I'll be honest, I did not watch all of the first season because I fell out of it. There's a lot of stuff that just kind of bored me, some things I didn't really care for. But this season we had the Legion of Doom, we had Eobard Thawne coming back, Malcolm Merlyn, and Damien Darhk. Those are some prominent villains from Arrow and Flash, and when they came into this, it's a huge shock. Like, why would they put these guys in there? But they did incredible. I really loved Eobard Thawne as the Reverse Flash in this. I thought his whole motive and everything he was doing in this whole season was way more compelling than anything I've seen in Flash this season. For like Speedverse-wise, Speed Force-wise, I thought everything with Eobard just made me like what was going on. I don't hate the Flash this season, but we can admit there's been a few slow-paced things that don't really build up to anything that have been really compelling lately. But the finale of the Legends of Tomorrow this season and the past couple episodes and learning about why Eobard Thawne is doing this kind of stuff, I thought it's incredible. It's so fun. It's just like what I want to see in The Flash, and we got it here, and it was really awesome. Even Malcolm Merlyn and Damien Darhk were really interesting characters to watch on screen. I thought they did really well. They were kind of like funny at times, bumbling kind of sidekick guys to Eobard, but that worked. There's a lot going on with them at the same time. I was really impressed by Damien Darhk come the end of this season. I thought he did really good, and Malcolm Merlyn, it was just awesome to see him again. I know he's still got to be here, so let's put him in the time travel one. Something else that really surprised me was how good I thought Rip Hunter did. The character is just kind of like nothing with him, He can be good, he can be bad, but they really took liberties with him this season, forcing him to do certain things and do various other things. He did a lot of acting in this. I gotta be surprised. I don't know the actor's name. It's Arthur, isn't it? I don't know. But that guy that plays Rip Hunter just blew me away by how much he had to do at the beginning of the season and come to the end and all this different stuff. One of my problems with the show, though, is that we go to a different time, a different place in time each episode. That bothers me. You can save money and tell way better stories if you're in like one place for maybe 2 or 3 episodes. Again, I don't care, okay? This is a small nitpick. Because this season, we got George motherfucking Lucas. We got to see George Lucas create Star Wars and how he came up with a lot of the ideas. That's damn brilliant. That's just awesome. That's so funny. That's so smart. And our whole thing of this season, we have the MacGuffin of the Spear of Destiny. That's not a spoiler. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, but we have the Spear of Destiny. We have to go find it and, change destiny. And we know why Eobard wants to do it, and we know why the Legends can't let him do it. And there's just so much stuff that happens trying to get the spear and everything after when we get the spear. I thought it was brilliant. So let's just talk about some of the cast members I thought really shined from the Legends. We had a lot with Heatwave, Mick Rory. I thought he did incredible. Come the end of the season, I think he really shined and showed who he is and how he was. His character was really one note at the beginning. He's just kind of grumbly and doesn't really care for much, drinks a lot of beer, that kind of stuff. But no, he just really impressed me. He knew what he was doing, and I really liked how his character came into form. It's not a spoiler because I said this before the season started. Captain Cold does return. We do get to see Leonard in this again. He's not in it for very long, but when he is, you understand why he's in there. There's a great scene where they make a Prison Break reference. I just want to put that out there now. So good. Go check it out. That's funny. There was not a lot with Ray in this season. He had his big moments, of course. There's this one episode where they go to a certain time period in the past, and he's trying to defend a certain person in a kind of war, and it was really cool. I think there's a lot with Ray. His character, he's kind of dumb at times and bumbling, but he really came into his own in this. All these actors did. Martin Stein, I thought he did incredible. He just really figured it out. Jax, again, he did really good. There's this one kind of preachy episode I don't really want to talk about, but it involves Jax, and you could probably figure out what that is just by me saying that. Again, it's not a bad thing about the episode. It just felt kind of obvious. But no, that's fine. It's cool. And Sarah Lance, I didn't like her when she was on Arrow. I don't really like her as an actress, but I am really impressed by how good she did this season. Like, I wasn't taken away off screen or anything when she came on. I was like, okay, let's see what she's doing. She took focus from me for some time because I actually liked her, and I really believe she was doing a great job. And then we got these 2 new additions. We have Nate and Amaya, Commander Steel, Captain Steel, a Steel, and we have an earlier version of Vixen. We saw one on Arrow the last season, but that was her granddaughter. It was cool. They're really cool characters. I'm not going to say they were my favorite characters this season. I think Nate's a really compelling character we can see more of, and I really hope in the next season his character just kind of like, does more. He's kind of like a historian, so that's really cool. And I really liked Amaya. That actress is incredible. I want to see more happening with her too. And one of my big problems about the show is we've set up that Nate is going to be wearing his steel suit, and let's see him wear the steel suit. I think he wore it in one episode. I want to see him wear it again. It's a cool suit. Everyone's got cool suits on this show. Let's put them all in the suits. Let's stop spending our money on like going to like France or Norway in like the 1800s or whatever. Let's get them in our suits fighting people, in a different time. And there's just so much in this series, in this season, that could have went wrong and it didn't. So I'm going to talk about one spoiler that just made the whole season for me, and this is the greatest thing I think we've seen on television in a while. Gideon in her human form. Oh man, she is gorgeous. It was awesome to see her. That was just the best part of this season for me. I loved everything about this finale, and I loved everything this show was. I really want to see more from Legends of Tomorrow come next season, and I think this could be the campy show that everyone should watch but doesn't, because if you take it seriously, you're going to lose some stuff, and we get a lot of comic book Easter eggs in here. We get a lot of Eobard Thawne and certain things happening to him. We get a lot of the Justice Society and those characters, and a lot of time travel and a lot of stuff like that. This is a really good show to watch. Go check it out. I'm going to give Season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow an 82%. So let me know what you guys think of this season or what you think of the show overall, and I will catch you in the next video, and we'll see you back in Season 3. Good luck.